Big year of big events means big money for Kansas City. Between concerts and sporting events, the city saw a boost of more than $80 million.
It's no secret, it's been a busy year in Kansas City.
It's been an incredible year. I think so many of us feel that way.
Large events, sold out shows, and our teams dominating the field has made KC even more popular.
Yeah, we sure have. A total of almost 250 million. We had the NFL draft that started the year. That was 150 million it brought to the city, and the rest of that was from the big names of concerts here in KC.
Taylor Swift drops one album announcement, and suddenly Kansas City smells like cookies, balloons, and economic opportunity. Yep, local bakeries turned her track list into frosting, and jewelers can't keep enough 87 rings in stock. But why did this Swiftie frenzy hit hardest in KC of all places? Stick around, because this isn't just fangirl energy.
City officials say the Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Billy Joel, and Stevie Nicks concerts brought in about 80 million to our local economy.
People who visit Kansas City experience the same things we love about it as people who live here. The community, the people who are so excited about Kansas.
Taylor herself making up about 48 million.
We heard so many stories of businesses who had special offers, special drinks, things like that, that saw lines out the door.
And where else in KC that's truly feeling the effects?
Chicken dinner, double dirty right.
It's a masterclass in how a city can spin pop culture into profit. And let's be honest, seeing a balloon giveaway for tortured poets is something you didn't know you needed until now. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
We turn into the Joe's Barbecue Factory.
Joe's Barbecue, where they saw a huge increase the day after Beyonce and Taylor.
That line's going down the front. It's looping down the side of the restaurant. It's coming down around the back of the restaurant.
People who visit Kansas City experience the same things we love about it as people who live here. The community, the people who are so excited about Kansas City.
So it's incredible.
For many, the more exposure for the city, the better.
We get to hear people say, I came to town for a concert, I came to town for a sporting event, whatever it may be, and I am ready to come back tomorrow.
How does one Instagram post from a singer spiral into cookies shaped like song titles and balloon giveaways that take over people's feeds? In Kansas City, it happened almost instantly. The second Taylor announced her album, small businesses in town started acting like they were launching a Super Bowl campaign. Bakeries, balloon shops, cake decorators, everybody jumped in like the city had been waiting for this exact moment. Normally, local businesses take weeks or even months to roll out a new product. You have to test it, market it, and beg people to notice it. But here, within hours, a bakery was already selling cookies covered in frosting that matched the names of the new tracks.
It's been so cool to see all of especially all the small businesses that we follow, we pay attention to, all of the stuff they're doing for they're doing a flash giveaway with the album theme balloons and all of that. So it's been really amazing to see all of the creativeness and all of the stuff that they're doing for it. To help kind of be like, oh, she's launching her new album. One of the bakeries is coming out with a bunch of new cookies and cakes and stuff I saw from another balloon company.
Imagine logging onto Instagram and suddenly your feed is 50% cookies and 50% posts from confused boyfriends asking, why are we buying cookies about pain and poetry? And it didn't stop with sugar. A balloon company decided to do a flash giveaway with custom-made Tortured Poets balloons. Yes, balloons. Somehow they turned balloons into limited edition merch, which is honestly one of the sneakiest moves in KC history. Those posts started spreading so fast it looked like people were fighting over floating latex collectibles. There's data to back this kind of madness. Event-driven marketing can boost a shop's foot traffic by double digits, and that's without the help of a global superstar. So when you throw Taylor Swift's name into the mix, it's basically like strapping a rocket to a cupcake. One cake shop that offered pre-order cakes with album-inspired designs sold out the same night they announced it. Not the same week, the same night. So why Kansas City? Why did this city suddenly feel like the pop culture headquarters of America?
The 87 ring is always the most popular ring. It's been the most popular since 2024. That is gonna probably be our #1 ring forever. But we also have a Taylor and Travis ring that's got drawings of them, like their little profiles. That's become very popular too. All the big things happening and you see it here and just this is Kansas City, why is it happening here? But it is honestly truly amazing to see it happen. I'm kind of excited to see which direction. It's still hard to believe, honestly, that it happens here in Kansas City, just like with you know, with like the World Cup coming and Ted Lasso filming. Like, it's still kind of crazy because I'm from Kansas City and these big things are happening, and especially Taylor Swift is just the icing on the cake of all.
Because these shops weren't just reacting, they were cashing in. Frosting, balloons, cake, all converted into profit within days. And yet the real shocker wasn't food at all. It was jewelry. What's the one thing that somehow became harder to snag in Kansas City than a ticket to the Eras Tour? It wasn't a hoodie, it wasn't glittery cowboy boots, and it definitely wasn't another friendship bracelet. Nope, the hottest item turned out to be...
She goes, because I'm definitely someone who's more towards, like, you know, when Folklore came out and Karma and all them, I'm like that, more eras and all of that, and definitely Tortured Poets era.
Jewelry stores in KC jumped on the Taylor and Travis connection so fast, you'd think they had been planning it since the first Arrowhead date night. And instead of fighting for jerseys or autographs, fans were lining up for finger bling like it was playoff merch. One ring in particular has been cleaning up, literally flying off the display cases since the start of 2024. The 87 ring, a direct nod to Travis Kelce's jersey number, turned into the crown jewel for Swifties who also cheer for the Chiefs. It wasn't just worn at games either. People were posting pictures of their hands like they'd just gotten engaged. Only instead of a diamond, it was a sports reference blessed by Taylor Swift lore. Retailers admitted they didn't expect this one tiny design to move faster than half their holiday stock. And then it got weirder in the most Kansas City way possible. Some local shops began selling what they called the Taylor and Travis ring, a band that actually had their faces etched into it. Two celebrities immortalized on your finger like a coin you can't spend. Think about it. It's essentially a mini championship trophy you get to wear every day, except you didn't need to win any playoff game to earn it. All you needed was a credit card and some Swiftie dedication. The bigger surprise is that this hasn't cooled off. Unlike those one-off foam fingers or shirts that vanish after a season, rings tied to a cultural couple keep selling. It turns into a keepsake, not just merchandise. So then the question becomes, was this a cute fad or the start of Kansas City rewriting how small businesses profit from pop culture? Because if frosting and finger bling can drive serious money, KC might not just be part of the story, it could be shaping the stage itself. Kansas City didn't just throw a party for Taylor Swift's album, it built a business playbook. Every cookie, balloon, and ring became proof that local shops can turn pop culture hype into real money. This wasn't just fandom, it was free marketing that paid off big. So imagine this, if one album post can spark bakeries, balloon makers, and jewelers in Kansas City, what could the next cultural moment spark in your town? Maybe a movie premiere, a sports win, or some viral TikTok. The bigger question is simple, are businesses in your community ready to cash in too?